Well, Dave, it's only been a few days since that epic cup night at Edgeley Park. We're down at Oxford United training today. How are preparations going?
Yeah, as well as can be expected. It's a different week for us in terms of Wednesday, the extra time, the emotion that brings. Important then to see the players yesterday just to check everyone's okay. But things move on quickly in football. And we've got a tough trip to a tough place to go. And we've got to replicate what we did on Wednesday, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
I mean, it is such a tight turnaround since that game on Wednesday, and the players put so much energy and intensity into that performance over 120 minutes. Is that a concern in terms of a knock-on effect going into Saturday, or is it about momentum now?
It's always about momentum. I think it'd be daft to think that we're not going to have to have an eye on things in terms of where we are moving forward, because we're asking different things from different players. And I suppose the processes they have to go through in order to get to where we want them to be. There were really positive signs on Wednesday, but with that takes things out of you physically. So if we've got to use the squad, certainly with the quick turnaround Saturday, Tuesday, then so be it. I think we're in a strong enough position to be able to do that. But from our side of things, we want to keep as much continuity as we can, and ultimately back up. It was a great win for us on Wednesday with the most important thing, which would be 3 points in the league.
Just in terms of injuries and any niggles, obviously John Rooney missing in midweek. What's the squad looking like going into tomorrow?
Yeah, we're okay. The bigger concern around tomorrow was, I suppose, more reaction from the game. That was, like I say, a big ask. You come down from a real high to almost back to normality. Runes has travelled and has trained, so hopefully he'll be fine. We've got to look at, I suppose, others that haven't played a lot of minutes that physically put an awful lot into Wednesday's game, and we'd be daft to put them at risk. But we're in a decent place. Like I said, there's no excuses from our side of things. We have to, like I say, repeat what we did on Wednesday, continue to do that, and if we can, then we know that we can be a real force. But we know tomorrow's a different game, different opposition, who will I've seen what we're looking to do and how we go about it, and ultimately we're trying to stop us and impose their style on the game. But squad wise, we're in decent shape.
One thing that was noticeable on Wednesday when you have the 9-man bench was just the amount of options that you do have at your disposal. Obviously able to bring Ollie Crankshaw and Arjan off the bench and having a big impact. It's great to have, obviously, but is that causing you one or two selection headaches at the minute?
Not really, because again, we've been in the building for a few weeks, so the important thing that players understand is that they will get an opportunity. When that comes is at different times, but they'll all get a chance to show what they can do. Whether that's tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, next Saturday, it doesn't make any difference. Once that's happened and everyone's had their, I suppose, crack, then the performances they put in, taking away injuries and suspension, things that will make our decisions for us. We'll pick a team that we think can win every game and go into every game looking to win. That'll be no different tomorrow and no different moving forward.
Off the pitch, of course, there was the news this morning about Clint Hill's appointment into your backroom staff, someone you know very well, of course. What will he be able to bring?
Again, a real work ethic in terms of he is as a coach as he was as a player. Again, played at the top level. Is someone, like I say, I know really well from the start of our careers as players. Played till a really good age at a really good level. Is a winner, and him as a person is very much how I work as a coach and what I expect from the staff. So he'll be a really good addition to what is already some really good people, and can have a really positive impact on the group, which is why he was brought in.
As good as Wednesday was, I know you've been keen to stress that obviously the league is the priority and getting out of this league. Back to that tomorrow against the Woking side, who already look at a very different proposition to what they were certainly at the back end of last season.
Yeah, they've changed again in terms of, and I spoke to Alan quite a lot over the time. They've had a bit of investment, have changed from part-time to full-time. With that brings a little bit of pressure, but they're themselves, like I say, a different club, a different team. They're moving forward, they're trying to evolve, so that brings with it different challenges. We know their strengths. They've had some, like I say, had some decent results. A really good win last weekend at Southend. So we know it's going to be tough. As we do with every team we play against, we'll respect them, respect their strengths and qualities, but ultimately try and go and impose our game on the game. And the big thing for us is about backing Wednesday night up. Hopefully we can do that.
Dave, thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you.